High Talk Web is back, baby. What's going on? Some quick notes, rundowns, and whatnot. Sorry I've been away. A lot of stuff going on at work and this, that, and the other. But anyway, welcome back, guys. Alabama hires son of Auburn, D.C., Kevin Steele. They hired his son as, I guess he's going to be an off-the-field analyst like a lot of those guys are going to do. Like I said, that's pretty cool. Here now, let's go down the list of guys because we have so many guys going to pro and so many guys graduating. Pretty much our defense is gutted. In the defensive backfield, I think only one starter's returning. So got all that going on. But anyway, guys, you may step up at quarterback. Let's be honest, Tua's going to play, so there's no need to really go down that road. At running back, I think you'll see Najee Harris step up a lot, even though you've got the other Harris coming back. I think you're going to see Harris play a lot. I think also because Josh Jacobs, we didn't find out till later in the year why he didn't get many carries was he was playing on a broken ankle all year. I think you're going to see him emerge a lot more too. Wide receiver, like I said, the big prolific guy, Ridley, he's gone. There was a story on AL.com about him, about how things got weird because guys would stay stuff. Well, everybody's got 5 catches, but you got 50, Ridley. Well, some of that, as we saw in the national championship game, comes down to, I think, quarterback. I don't think it was just because Ridley was open or this, that, and the other. A lot of it, I really think, had to do with who was playing quarterback, making reads really fast. Because when you saw Tua play, a lot of guys were getting the ball. It wasn't just Ridley or whatever. A lot of times when you would see, Hurts look down, he would just stare Ridley down the whole time, always, constantly. He would never do quick checkoffs or anything like that. Tua usually would look, and then if you were open or Riggs was open or Jerry Jeudy was open, he'd sling the ball to them. So there's a lot of people getting touches on the ball. Like I said, we got a 3 big guys leaving. You got Calvin Ridley, you got Robert Foster, and Cam Sims. Unfortunately, those guys are really great. A lot of depth they provided. Those are gone. But let's remember that the cupboard is not bare. We've got Devontae Smith, Jerry Jeudy, and Henry Ruggs, who all have very productive years and good numbers. Devontae Smith averaged 379 yards for the year. Riggs was on the field for 229 plays. Like I said, and Jeudy played 380 snaps last year. Together, Riggs and Smith had 34 catches for over 600 yards and 11 touchdowns. And also important, Smith became a legend when he snagged that 41-yard pass from Tua to win the national championship. At tight end, some guys you may see more, obviously Hale Henniges, if I can say that right. Irv Smith, too. He came up big late in the year. Also, don't count this guy out, who was coming on very good until he got hurt in September against Colorado State last year, Miller Forristall. He was also granted an extra year of eligibility, so last year he was a sophomore. He'll again be a sophomore this coming year because of his medical redshirt issue he had. Offensive line, a lot of guys are not changing. I look for this group to be really strong and senior this year. Only Bradley Bozeman has left the unit, so he'll be good. Rosh Pitcher-Bosch will probably move to Bozeman's slot. Also, some guys, Alex Leatherwood will start, and you're also going to see, I think, Jedrick Wills Jr. also as well. Some good news on the QB front. We've got another guy coming in, grad transfer, Gardner Minshew from ECU. He's going to play at Bama. Granted, he'll never see the field, but it's good. He wants to go into coaching, so obviously I think coming to Alabama is a good learning curve for him, and it'll help. Also, some weird stuff, random notes. My favorite show in Birmingham I used to listen to for years in college and right after college and everything, the opening drive on Jocks. Man, it was the best. You had Tony Curry, a.k.a. Tone the Bone. You had Jay Barker and also Al Del Greco. Amazing morning show. Funny. They had all the stats. They were really good. You had the Alabama Auburn. You had Tony Curry, who was UAB, but it was just a great show, and they did a lot of great stuff and a lot of good stuff in the community. They were well liked, and the show was very highly rated. I don't know why in the world the show got axed. They brought the guys that were at 10 o'clock, and they brought the round table to the opening slot. And I never liked the round table, for the record. I hated the round table. I don't know why, but they got it. Don't care for it. I think it's a horrible move. And I was thinking, well, maybe the opening drive will move over to the other slot. Maybe that's what's going to happen. No, they totally got axed. And that, from comments that Jay Barker made, even the best of things have to end at some point. But something's going on. I don't know what's going on there, but I think it's a bad move, Jocks. Really bad move, guys. Cool things were asked to Bo Scarborough during the Combine. He was asked, it was a random question, do you think God is an Auburn fan? And he says, I don't think so, and smiled and laughed. I thought that was kind of cool. One little cool note from the Combine, even though he's not a Bama player, Shaquem Griffin, who plays at UCF, who's the one-handed linebacker, he went a 4.39. Wow. Guy was flying. Also, linebacker Smith and Carter from Georgia both ran 4.5, so those guys are going to go high in the draft. Good luck to those guys. Back to guys you may see play more on the field this year. As we know, Deron Payne's going to make big money. Those 3 guys from Clemson that could have been first-rounders decided to come back for whatever reason. I don't know why. The only thing that will happen to them is their draft stock will probably plummet. But because of that, Deron Payne shot way up the list. He's going to be really highly sought after. The guy that we look to take his spot is Quinn Williams. We don't know a lot about that guy. He played a little bit. He made 20 tackles, 2 sacks during 149 plays. But that's some big shoes to fill, so hopefully he does well. At outside linebacker, a very important position in Saban's defense. I think you'll see Anthony Jennings. He's returning, so that's a good thing. He had issues with injury and stuff. Terrell Lewis will be back. Chris Allen will be back. So I look for that position to be pretty strong. Inside linebackers, our 2 strong guys, Rashaan Evans and Sean Dion Hamilton, are gone. They're real anchors for us, but very talent-rich and talent depth-wise, very good. You got Mack Wilson and Dylan Moses, who I think will do very, very well. So I don't think there'll be a lot of drop-off there. At cornerback, I think guys you're going to see have to come in, a lot of guys. You're going to see Trevon Diggs and Shamai Carter probably play a lot, plus that JUCO kid that came in, and also there was one other kid that came in, 2 other kids, defensive backs. I don't have their names. I should have had their names for you guys. We just acquired them in the recruiting process, National Signing Day. I think that group is going to be very young, very, very, very young. So they're going to have to learn quick and catch on fast, or we're either going to have to score a lot of points. At safety, Deontay Thompson stepped up a lot good last year. I think when Hootie Jones went down with injury, I think you'll see Xavier McKinney play a lot too. So that's all I have for news and notes, and I'll hopefully have some more stories coming up in the next few weeks. So maybe more stuff we'll look into. Just haven't had a lot of material. Everything's been kind of quiet. But anyway, hope you guys are having a great one this week. Anyway, Tide Talk with Webb is out.